Spokane public high school students have started to close their laptops and open up the classroom doors as in-person school has returned. All classes in District 81 went online last March, and while elementary and middle schools have already returned, high schools were the last to come back. With an in-person school year back in session, students are experiencing school in a way they never have before.
In our lunchroom, we have all of the chairs. We have an assigned number, and you're in a chair, so you're not at a table. So that is hard to follow. I do not like that. And then our halls are also like one way. So like you have to go around the school to get to one class, which is definitely hard to follow, and a lot of people break it. But other than that, everything else has been smooth.
On top of new COVID-19 protocols, students will be using a hybrid method in schools. Students in the A group will go Mondays and Wednesdays, students in the B group will go Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they will alternate on Fridays. Social distancing will be required in both classrooms and the lunchroom. According to the Spokane Public Schools website, they will be working closely with the Spokane Regional Health District to determine if distance learning would be needed again if COVID-19 cases rise. Some students, such as Aiden Forte, feel indifferent about online classes, and while they would like to be fully in person, Forte says it might have just been better to stay online.
I didn't have to try as hard of trying with other people, because you weren't distracted in school. You could do everything on your own.
On the other hand, Crutchfield feels that having physical school will help her improve academically.
My grades definitely went down, and my motivation went down because when it's online, it's so easy to procrastinate. I'd rather sleep than do my schoolwork, but now that I'm back in school, I do see my grades going back up.
In this hybrid model, students will only have schoolwork on their designated in-person days. Students have also been given the option to continue with distance learning if they don't feel safe returning to school. High school is an interesting time in all of our lives, but even more so now. Students will be spending the last 3 months of the school year readjusting to a classroom setting. Both Forte and Crutchfield say it will be a challenge to follow all the COVID-19 protocols, but will push through to help next year be fully in person.